Is it going, everyone? It is True Logic here with another video. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of an overview of the Bear Notes app. The way how this app, well, first I'm gonna open it. This app uses markup language, which is quite familiar for some of you people who are familiar with the markup language. Let me just make this window a little bit bigger. You can see the overall layout here. First of all, I'm gonna go over with the pricing and stuff for this. So I have the subscription service, which is about $1.49 a month or $15 a year. I call that a pretty good deal because with the features and the entire package that you get with this, I think it's pretty good. Yeah, and it's worth it too. It's only $1.49 a month or $15 a year. So that's a pretty good value in my opinion, especially with all the features that you get. So coming with this, first things first, what I really like about this is the different themes that you get. Red graphite, high contrast, dark graphite. These three right here, the red, high, and the dark, they're for the free version, which you guys could completely use. But then you get the rest of these down here for that pretty nicely valued subscription service. So for instance, we have things like Gotham, Panic Mode, Dracula, Toothpaste, Cobalt, Duotone Light, Duotone Snow, Duotone Heat, DSC, and AU. I'm gonna go back to Charcoal, which is what I was using before. So yeah, you got some pretty nice themes with this thing. It's pretty nice. You can use it for your normal notes, like just writing down just regular old normal stuff. Write down some I don't know, like a grocery list or something. And what I use it for also is actually for some of my notes. I use this particularly in my art history class, where as you can see, I write down a bunch of notes. You know, as I'm in class, I use these easy, quick markup languages. As I said, markup languages, you can actually go here and see all the ones that you can use. Over here, you can see all the ones that you can't use. You can have a heading, like over here. You can have multiple headings, and they get smaller and smaller. So like I could do, and one thing that I really like about the markup languages is just that it's so quick and easy to get these specific functions or commands. So like for another heading, I can just put hashtag space, and I have another heading, and I can start typing. Put hashtag for a third heading, start typing, and you know you have these nice headings, and they get smaller and smaller. You know, depending on it's just how normal markup languages work. As I take notes, you can like underline or highlight specific things. So like you can see I have these two colons here to highlight certain things. So if I want to highlight this, for instance, like a toad is given as a gift in the afterlife from a god. That's some notes. I could just do that, and boom, it's highlighted, and then you could easily just like pinpoint the exact notes that you're looking for. I'm actually gonna go into a new thing to do this. So first, you're gonna start out with a heading, right? You could type like art history and put like today's date or something. Today's the 12th. These tags allow me to specifically line them up, or like have these notes into a specific category or into my specific classes. And as you see, I mostly use it for art history. So yeah, I have this new thing here. So art history, and I have it as a tag, so it all goes under this specific category. I have this date here. Everything updates pretty quickly. Let's say I'm taking notes and I want to have some bullet points. You can just press that dash space, and that's a bullet point right there. You could just start typing. Art is a way to express yourself. You keep pressing enter to get more bullet points. Bullet point type. So it's a very fast way of taking notes. And if you want to highlight something, as I said, you could just be like this, and put these 2 colons. I don't know, I'm just typing some stupid notes right now. Art is a way to relax, and let's say this is an important word. You can highlight it, or you can underline it by just putting in this character, typing in the word, and with the character, and it's underlined. Back to it. Yeah, so you can have these great markup languages here for you to have, and these shortcuts are very great for making note-taking easy and organizing your notes. You can click here to see all of the functions or options that you can do to make things easier for you. Let's say you're going to be moving on to another subject. You can use this line separator, as you can see, and it tells you what you put in for it too. So you see these 3 dashes is what you do to separate it. So you would use that to separate a different set of notes for that specific class. So then let's say we're going to start talking about the Justinian Empire or something, and then you start taking some notes. Right, and then you're gonna move, and then you want to move on to something else. Then we're gonna talk about the Roman Empire, and then you just start typing your notes. So it's very good for separating your notes, and especially since you're typing, and then you have these easy, quick shortcuts. When your professor is just going fast, you can just be able to pick up on these things pretty simply. And I really like it. I really do. I really do like these specific things. One great feature from this is that you can export files into HTML, so you can actually make make code on this and produce some HTML files. As you can see, you actually have a shortcut for coding here, so you could have it right there. You write down your code. Pretty cool. What else do we have here? I showed you guys about the marking on this. You could attach a file in here, any file you want. This is one of the first notes that I've taken. Attach a file in there. When you come back to this, you can double click on it. It opens it, and yeah. What else here? And again, what I'm trying to stress is that this is not only good for just taking random notes. You can also use it for school. So I know a lot of students out there could really use this. You can have lists, which is, again, one of those random notes that you can have, which is very good for, like, if you have a grocery list or something, and you have the strike here. I guess I'm not sure what you would use this for. I'm not sure what people usually use this for, but I guess you can do it by putting, like, the same thing with the underline, but 2 of those characters. You can add a link in here. So let's say I wanted to link google.com. Google.com. Highlight that, and then we go to link. And check it out. So it's like this, and it shows that it's a link. So then when you click on it, it's going to open it into your web browser, and then it's going to go to google.com. Simple. And what else do we have here? So it's pretty simple. Even if you don't memorize all of these functions, you still have here. You highlight it, you just click, and another click, and you're good to go. You can add quotes. So let's say we wanted to add a quote from... Okay, let's say we wanted to take this Martin Luther King quote from right here. Highlight that quote, and that's how it represents itself. As a quote, and it looks really nice. You can tell it's a quote. It's a nice quote, a nice design, a nice look to it. Very simple, clean, very nice. And it's very good at separating itself from these other notes that we have around here. And yeah, that's pretty good. So that's just the overall overview of what you can do with this. But there's a lot more functionality to it that I didn't go over yet. You have this editor right here. You can make it the system font or any other one of these fonts that you want. Change the size, height, width, paragraph spacing, syncing options. You can, like, one thing I like about this is how quickly it syncs. And there's an iPhone app for this too, and it syncs pretty damn quickly. onto the app on your phone so you can access it pretty well. Let's say you're on the train or something, you're trying to look over your notes, you can have it right there on your phone and get to study, like if you're on your commute to school or something. You have a bunch of options here. Markdown compatibility mode. You can turn it off if you want, but I recommend you to keep it on. Because you see, you can have all these great things here. The markdown is what allows you to do these things. If you just did that, it would just be a list, which is not bad, but you see it takes off like the ability to underline and some other stuff around there. But we'll go back to these preferences. Yeah. Tags list sorting. So you can sort your tags lists. Pretty good. And as I said, tags are what you could use to categorize your specific notes. Editor, sync, very pro. So there's a lot of features packed in here, and it's a very simple, clean app. Also, one thing I like is how when you change the theme, you also change the icon down there. Pretty nice. This is an overall great app, and I highly recommend it. It's not expensive, won't break your bank. Something simpler than Microsoft OneNote, for instance, but it just works so well with Apple devices and with the syncing and all that. It just really works well since Microsoft apps aren't really how would I put this, as much optimized as how they would be on Windows, of course. But overall, I really like this. It's made with simplicity and functionality and great design in mind. You can have all these great functionalities and things that come with the Mac OS. I really like it, and I highly recommend it. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about the video. Tell me if you are considering getting this product. It's really nice. Trust me, it is. And yeah, you can have some stuff in your trash, all this stuff here. So yeah, please leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace out.